Hi, this is Mrs. Knopf, and today we are going to continue in our new method book on the flute with line 18, Mary Had a Little Lamb. So we are using the same three notes that we've been using for our past several videos, and we are going to take a look at what we have in our music. So let's start at the beginning. As always for flute, we are reading the treble clef, and we have our key signature that has two flats in it. The first flat is always a B flat, and it's always located on the third line. This simply tells us that all Bs will be played as a B flat. And it doesn't matter if it's on the third line or located somewhere else, as long as it's a B, it's actually a B flat with the key signature. Then our second flat in the key signature is an E flat, and that's on the fourth space, and it will always be on the fourth space. It will always follow the B flat if we have two or more flats in our key signature. And that just tells us that every E that we would come across is flat. Even if we don't have any in our tune, this tells us that we are in the key of B flat. Then we have our time signature 4/4 time. We have 4 beats in every measure, and our whole note gets 4 beats. So as always, we break that down, and we start with our whole note getting 4 beats. Half of a whole note is a half note, half of 4 is 2. So our half notes get 2 full beats. And then half of a half note is a quarter note, half of 2 is 1. So all of our colored in quarter notes get 1 beat each. And then we start with our music. So we start with a fourth line D, which is going to be thumb, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and no pinky, no index finger. That's 1 beat, and then we switch everything out for the C, which is on the third space. And then we add our thumb and our first finger for the B flat on the third line. Go back up to the C. And then on the next measure, we have 3 Ds, 2 quarters and a half note. So it's really important to start every single note with a t sound and let the air sustain the sound. Then we have the same rhythm in the next measure, but on a C. So switch all of your fingers out, have first and pinky, no thumb, and play the same rhythm. Then we go back up to the D in the next measure. On the next line, measure 5 is just like measure 1. We have that same D, C, B flat, C, and then the next measure, we have 4 quarter note Ds. Measure 7, we have 2 quarter note Cs like before, but then we go up to a D, back to a C, and we have all quarter notes instead of a half note in that measure. And then we end on a whole note B flat and give that 4 full counts. So we are going to start at the beginning, and we're going to play all the way through. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. And that is how you play line 18, Mary Had a Little Lamb, on the flute. And whenever you need to breathe, even though you want to go as long as you can, try to do at least 2 measure phrases or 4 measure phrases, breathe as you need to, and come right back in. I hope this is helpful, and we'll see you next time.